It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa, as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more. It's the Dolphins and the Broncos, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Miami Dolphins and the Denver Broncos. Brandon Gaudin joined as always by Charles Davis. Hey, CD, you look at the Broncos in this one. Their offense is... And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team and playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers. Because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So, I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. You get a look at their key inactives for this week's game, and Charles, clearly you don't want to have any of these guys unavailable, especially when you're where they're at fighting for a playoff spot.
I agree, because the postseason is on the line. So you've got to overcome the injuries and find a way to win. And the only way to do that, the guys available have to step up. What's that mantra in the NFL? Next man up. This is their opportunity.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. But I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Second and short now following the fumble. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Looking to pass. Tua. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's long. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Randy Gregory in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Sly able to put this one through. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And it's going to be this cold. I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Back to throw here. Being chased out left. And that will be incomplete.
Well, I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it. And his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From the 39, Tua. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
The first carry now. This is Williams. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And the ball is knocked out. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
After the sack on first down, Tua, he's going to air one out. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. This is caught inside the 15. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Well, third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now from 28 yards out. Sly able to put this one through, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
And coming out now, the Broncos.
And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
On second down, Williams. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now back to throw.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, this is where quarterbacks passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage.
Yeah, and it's just a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
And on the next-gen stats, CD, we see he traveled better than 50 yards after the catch.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Oh, what a juke into space!
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Okay, ready?
On first down, Tagovailoa.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Tua sets up to pass it.
Fine time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
4th down, out comes the punter, Drew Chrisman.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A throw on the quick slant, going to be complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this one's incomplete.
The Broncos had 8 and 6 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 8. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Well, Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question because normally that preparation goes into what you do well on defense. What is the best thing that you do going into a game? But in this case, you might want to take all the tendencies and throw them out the window. I would expect them to throw every trick play in the book right out of the gate in order to try and get something established and get things moving.
Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
Holding, offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got his 6'5 receiver, that's Tim Patrick. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw now on first down. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll take this across. Before going out of bounds. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit to prevent him from making another catch to his big start.
They'll look to throw again. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take another shot here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we are at half. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Holding. Proceeding.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Here we go.
On second down, Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
On the double.
They'll try it now with Mostert, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down and at 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line.
Well, this is where the mile-high air really starts to affect an opposing offense. Guys moving a bit slowly here. It's 3rd and long.
And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12. A big first down to get away from the end zone.
Check. Opposite. Reach.
The handoff as they run the counter play. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here's Tua.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Ronald Darby, and the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. They'll go option to the short side. And here he'll get it down to the 7. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. He's going to keep this again. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Bradley Chubb able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Tua. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Man open is Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28. Tua going to throw. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, though?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You taking charge.
And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Broncos add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is up to 18 now. That time a 6-play drive, and it ends with a Denver touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. Dolphins offense returning to the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And this one too low.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Ready.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to pass. Tua. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Trying to lay one up deep. And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Tua.
Complete. It's Johnson. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Tua sets up to pass it. He finds his man Johnson.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Tua to throw again. His throw is going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Josie Jewell.
And the Broncos are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
And they're going to speed things up here. He'll get this one to Patrick. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 35 yards the game there. Another first down as well.
And a spot where most offenses offenses would just be trying to get to the finish line and close this game out. They're still looking for points here in the final minute of this game. I think bonuses could be gained and attained with maybe more points.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Let's go. Charge.
Here's Mostert, and he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and it was their defense.